The second phase after prophecy is promise. Thank you, Father. Now, what is promise? We got to understand this. A promise is a declaration that something will or will not be done. Like you at the grocery store and your child acting up. I promise you when we get home. If you keep on talking to me like that, and see, we got to be people of our word. So when we let it come out of our mouth, it has to be our actions. So if we tell God, Father, I promise you. That's it. We give our vows at the altar. I do. We come to church. Father, use me. I'm available. Yeah. However, you want to. Don't think that God don't keep no record. Okay. God's the best accountant that there ever was. So when you tell God that you're going to do something, the Bible says God is in heaven and you are on earth. So be careful when you go to his altar and you approach it to declare hasty words or make a vow, because he's going to make you pay for what you say. He didn't make you say that. You said that. So when you tell God that he can have your life, guess what you're telling him? Whenever, however, however, whenever, how he like. You're surrendering. And some of you, once the process starts, we want to take back our surrender. And if you take back your surrender, it's no different. It's no different than you buying a phone, not paying for the service, and not expecting a bill. God help me. We don't want to pay up when God is saying, you told me now. That's why you got to stop talking so much to God about what you will do, because he's going to make you pay. I told God, if you save my mother, you could have me. My mother was saved in 4 months. God, he was quick. That meant if he had me, then I had to be delivered from homosexuality, because he couldn't use me to properly represent him living that lifestyle. So I had to submit, because of my words, to the purification process. That means I had to come out from some friends that made me comfortable. And then he had to dig out some things that I was accustomed to. And then he had to transform my mannerism. And then put me in a place, amen, that would cultivate what he was. And then he had to make sure I stayed away until I was fortified in who I was now. So that when I went around, it was not no confusion that God had done the work. So now when I speak, it's the power of God, not the influence of man. So when I tell you guys that God is able to do miracles, he's able to do miracles. The problem is you told him that you're available at the altar. Yes. You know what I said? The power is just not for me. The power is for you. God help me. Amen. But when it comes time to suffer, we don't want to suffer. And God said, that's why I can't use it. Woo! Somebody got to give God some praise right here. Listen here. A promise is an express assurance on which expectation is to be based. Hear me. If God prophesies something to you, watch this, and it's a sure enough word from God, he's giving you a promise. And that means that you should have some expectation. God. Jeremiah said, I know the thoughts that I think towards you. Thoughts to prosper you, to give you hope and an expected end. So God is not going to tell you something and you don't have a right to say, God, you said. You're not going to God like that. But God also say, okay, that's right, we got a new relationship. I ain't forgot. I just want to see that you remember what I said now. But what did you say? That was Ebony. What did you tell me that you were going to do? Oh, so you want me to hurry in what I'm doing. But you don't put a hurry on your doing.